Big game, big race. Let's go.
Oh my word! So for a grey, we have an Ohio, a Schlieffen, so double stacking tier 10s, Ismail and a Congo. Bit soft there, but let's see how they can mitigate that damage on them.
Yep. And then on the rush side, we've got Nelson, Massachusetts, Black, Lennon, and Ruprecht. Does that sound familiar?
Black?
Yeah, it sounds very familiar. ARP Congo is clearly the most overpowered ship in the game.
Most definitely.
He's been getting away with some stuff in it.
If it has the Weeb captain in it, I'm cheering against him. No offense.
I hope he's got the cat captain that screeches.
Oh god.
Oh no. Every time you fire your guns.
So this is the comp Gray has been winning with, and we've seen an iteration of this where the Schlieffen and the Ohio create a crossfire.
Yep.
And one of the two of them, has to get those big hits. But what are the Congo and Ismail doing in this situation?
So the Ismail is usually staying close to Schlieffen, at least on this map, and working down behind him, and usually goes for a ram on one of the ships postured up on the northwest. Congo actually usually dives second ring, playing like the D8 area.
Sure.
And just kind of sits there, denies the cap, and then he can shoot over the island if he plays it just right without being spotted.
We saw Lukaseb
provide a little crossfire.
We saw Lukaseb do that in the game against Mogus earlier today, and I mean, great results.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give credit to have a tier 5 in this situation where one mistake and you're combat ineffective.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
They're the heroes of these games, in my opinion. There we go. Shots out from the Ohio, and Congo is spotted.
Service says.
Not bad.
Okay.
Could be worse.
And Doofy, it's worse.
Doofy.
That's been the story of the night for Gray. The Ohio cross shots have just been insane.
Doofy said his pants nearly pulled down.
And that's actually their backup Ohio player, I believe. The first guy had to go to work.
Yes.
And then Poista subbed in.
Yep.
They're never going to let that other guy back on the team.
Lennon's shooting here on Schlieffen, fairly side on.
Club's going to take a clubbing. Oh, wow, okay, never
mind.
No,
should have been worse.
Club's plot armor. Yeah, Club's plot armor has been real today.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Doofy is now stuck in a bow-in situation.
God, another hit.
That was from the Ismail with AP, where his station's nice and deep.
Mm-hmm.
With the Schlieffen secondaries go here.
So we did miss that Rush was able to cap the middle ring and all this, so they have the points lead, but they sure as hell don't have the HP advantage. And even the Lennon, look at this, he's in danger.
Yes, he is.
AP Nelson.
Schlieffen's getting a bit of damage now on him.
Yep.
So half shots on Nelson.
Man, almost every one of these shots is it's putting crazy damage down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, look, the Congo snuck up.
Yep, that's what he does best.
He's in the little croissant.
Being able to contribute damage in a tier 5 and 6 without just dying has been huge for them.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Well, and now Schlieffen needs to get safe, and I don't know if he's going to be able to because he's going to be spotted the rest of the match. And there's 4 ships dead set on focusing him down.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before he does go down.
So I actually shot the Ismail.
Matter of very little amount of time before he goes down.
Yeah, Nelson, I think, is going to pop him. Nelson doesn't shoot at him.
No. Oh,
and
Doofy.
Massachusetts eats it. He does get the torps off, too. I don't know what they're going to do.
Schlieffen down.
But you feel better that you got the torps off.
Right.
If they can finish the mass here quickly, you call that a trade, but I wouldn't call it a good trade.
Yeah, but it's better than no trade at all.
Definitely.
Well, it's a lot of pressure on this Ismail now to keep these ships in any type of position where the Ohio can't get these big hits on them. And look, Lennon's already turned in. Ohio's ineffective against Lennon. Ruprecht's hopping out. He may be a little vulnerable, but that's a lot of ships.
Ishmael just taking a pounding.
Yeah, and look, the Nelson comes around. Aggressive Nelson.
Yeah, well, Cody's like, I got a super heal.
His mouth shuts out. He's going to take another big salvo and return. He's trying to angle against it.
Yeah, we saw the Fuso do this on the last game. The last match or whatever.
Last shot from Cody here.
On a broadside Ohio.
Yeah, and this is a lot of pressure on this Ohio. Congo is just holding that second ring.
4 minutes to go, though. This is where they have to start doing something as Grey. They've lost a ship. They're losing initiative and map placement, and eventually the time goes against them.
AP Nelson on a broadside Ohio. And this is where I like the Ruprecht, though, because the Ohio, he pushes in, and it's not necessarily even the torps that are going to get you. It's how you have to sail your ship while everything else is shooting at you while you're dodging those torps. So you either take the hit or you take the torps.
Yep. And we saw earlier tonight a torpedo work very well in forcing somebody to stop dodging, take more hits.
Yeah, this Congo, you're 3:30 in. It's time to participate beyond sitting in that cap, unfortunately. And I don't think he's planning on it.
Ohio's literally on a 3-4v1, and he's going to lose in the long run. He's already down to half.
He's got a heal coming up in 25 seconds.
Congo is spotted and shot by the Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
the Nelson.
There's no possibility for a ram.
Oh, Lucas must have just disappeared right before Cordy fired. I hate when that happens.
They go into the island. There you go. Ohio gets decent shots on the Nelson, but there's 248. You're down by points.
They've got to pick 2 kills quick.
Yeah, there's absolutely no need for Rush to push.
Ismail on Massachusetts, Ohio on Nelson? About the only thing I see.
Congo on everyone?
Yep.
Congo on the world. Yeah, I mean, Congo's trapped by that Lenin.
Shots in on Ohio from Nelson. Just a touch. Really need that mass to go down.
Big hit there on Puesta.
And now he's brought to a Lenin.
That's what smacked him.
Well, they're cold. So maybe this is a shake the cobwebs off?
Maybe. Well, I don't know how Grey can come back from this. In this game.
Not in this game, no. They do have one more chance, of course.
I mean,
Citadel on hot.
Game over.
Yep.
But they're not going to.
And this is the nice thing from Rush. They put a Ruprecht in the position that the Lenin can support him if anyone pushes up, and the Lenin can support south. And no one's going to solo charge a Ruprecht that has torpedoes. So they lost to Schlieflin at tier 10. He was 3 or 4v1, and they really didn't get much return for value for that boat loss.
Yeah, and Nelson, Massachusetts stayed dark.
Yep.
The Ruprecht took 0 damage that entire game.
Nothing really in a position to threaten him at all.
Yeah,
the only thing really was their Schlieffen, but he had 3 people to worry about.
Yep.
Eddie did a fantastic job of positioning, and of course the team did a great job of supporting his position.
Like we talked about like teams watching. So we've seen Rush do this. Grey would have seen this 2 or 3 times. This is how they deploy. He's a really. I don't know if it was the best play putting 1 versus 3 ships in that southwest corner.
Mm-hmm. I love the depth charges on the
like
Ohio.
the Ohio and the position he was in because he had the best possibility to kill the Nelson.
Yes!
But then you're putting the Ohio on the Ruprecht. Oh, and there it is.
I got my death pick.
Hey.
I was really worried I'd miss it.
And just a reminder to